How do you measure your success on YouTube? And what are the 4 things that YouTube wants? Okay, today's video, this is geared more towards content creators, motovloggers, etc. If you're not one of those people, you may find this pretty boring and dull. The basic thing I wanted to talk about today is, what is YouTube looking for from us as content creators? Yes, motovloggers are content creators. We're filmmakers. We all are. We just have different styles. Motovlogging just happens to be one style. YouTube is looking at ad revenue. That's what supports the platform, is the ability to monetize it through advertising. That means that our content needs to be advertiser friendly. That means we need to keep the swears to a minimum. A lot of us I have problems with that. I do edit it out quite a bit. You also kind of want to steer away from real controversy. Although it's good for views, you're going to alienate certain groups of people, and that's not good for advertisers. In that right now we've got a lot of gun issues, and unfortunately that is one thing that they've come out and said, that they're really looking at content that involve guns. Let's see. The other thing that they're looking at is political. Again, you start talking about politics, you're going to alienate one group or another group or a bunch of groups. The NFL controversy alone, look at the impact it's had with the NFL and their advertising and their viewership. It's gone way down. YouTube, same thing. If you start alienating different groups of people on YouTube, YouTube's not going to promote you. You're definitely not going to get advertisers. And again, that's what YouTube wants: videos that they can slap an ad on. Simply put, even if you're not a monetized partner, even if you're not monetized, they want those videos that they can put ads on, and that's what they're going to promote. That's what's going to show up in the browser features. That's what's going to show up in the suggested videos. Comments, they're good. They help. But at the end of the day, they want to be able to slap some advertisers on your video. That's just it. It's a simple fact of life. Even if you're doing this as a hobby, they want that ability. The platform costs money to maintain. They have to monetize it some way. YouTube isn't a charity. Okay, the other thing that YouTube really likes is a consistent schedule. This is another place where I am just totally horrible. They really want daily videos, but 3 times a week, the same 3 days a week, does well. They want you on a schedule, same release time schedule. That's so somebody can come in and say, it's 5 o'clock on a Friday. It's about time for Urban Madness to release a video. I'm going to go check it out. So they want consistency. It drives viewership. It drives repeat viewership, especially with your subscribed base. The notifications help, but how many people have them turned on? They get annoying through the day, so they shut them off. You need to have that consistency. Another one that YouTube's really driving for is mobile-friendly content. This is a big one because right now 80% approximately 80% of the viewership on YouTube is from mobile devices, tablets, and cell phones. The desktop format isn't with you through the day. Your cell phone is. And we're all, I had a friend that used to call it peeling peanuts. We're down here looking like this at our cell phones. But it's the biggest impact we have right now is mobile-friendly content. That also means, pay attention to your edits. Those little picture-in-picture videos, they're hard to see on mobile. Do cutaway shots instead. Cutaway shots, they're more effective on a mobile device because you can't really see the picture-in-picture stuff as well. It's just, and it's more distracting. YouTube likes video length. They want ideally 10 minutes or 28 minutes. Those are the two sweet spots. Again, another place I'm horrible at. My videos usually run 4, 5, or 6 minutes. My longer ones are 8. I think I have one 11-minute video, and that's over 250 videos. So actually, it's probably a little higher than that. But anyway, roughly speaking, those videos, longer videos, do better. Now, what's YouTube look at? We always talk about the views. It's always about the views. YouTube doesn't look at it that way. YouTube wants watch time. Longer videos, better watch time numbers. That's what YouTube wants. They want that watch time number. They want that to go up. If you get higher watch time stats, YouTube will promote your stuff more. If I do an 8-minute video and a 4-minute video on the same subject, the one with the 8-minute runtime is more likely end up in browser features. That's where you want to be. That generates more views. Suggested videos, that helps. That's the ones along the side of your video, but you want to be on the browser feature page. That's your goal. That will drive more traffic to your channel than anything else, or to that video than anything else. YouTube gauges your success not by views, but by watch time. It's why it's the first stat in analytics. That's how YouTube, and you start bringing that watch time up. YouTube is going to promote you. They're going to promote you on the browser features. They're going to promote you more on the suggested videos. Those are the things you want. The other thing we need to shift away from is when we're on YouTube, we need to think about I'm not just a moto vlogger, or I'm not just a vlogger. I'm not just the how-to guy. You are a filmmaker. You are making film for YouTube. You're making video for YouTube. But you are a filmmaker. There's a certain amount of direction that goes into it, a certain amount of editing. You are if you're doing it one person like I do and a lot of moto vloggers do, you're a one-person production company. Think about it, because you're editing, you're location scouting, you're shooting, so you're directing, and you're also filming. You are also the sound engineer. You are also the colorist. You're in charge of the optics. All those things. You are producing a film. So, when you produce a film, do you want the same static shot all the way through? I mean, this is a bad example because this is a static shot all the way through. But like in moto vlogging, we usually have a helmet cam. Maybe we need to switch it up a little bit. Maybe run a cam facing the rider. You're not going to get facial expressions necessarily, but I think it's more effective than always looking forward. Maybe another camera on the foot peg, or you can't just shoot it the one way. If you want to stand out in motovlogging, which, again, I don't really, but, there's only two ways to do it. Really good cinematography, telling a story, or shenanigans. That's the other thing. Okay, I ride a Goldwing. I ain't doing wheelies, okay? I'm not going to do stoppies. I'm not going to run from the cops, Just, no, not going to happen. But I can still tell a story. We all need to be more effective at telling a story. We can do how-to videos, but the problem with motovloggers, and there's been quite a few videos on this in the last week or so, is we've all done countersteer videos. We've all done. I actually made a video on this about, 3 weeks ago. That content is out there. I mean, it's already there. And chances are there's somebody who's told that story better than you can. Maybe not everything needs to be on the motorcycle or about the motorcycle. Maybe it needs to be a story of your journey that's taking place on the motorcycle. I think we lose track of that a little bit. You can only watch my commute back and forth to work so many times before you're going to be like, I've seen this. It's the same as last week's video. It's just... we have to step out of the box and we have to do more. We have to do better. It's evolving. And we need to evolve with it. Your viewership evolves. And you need to work on attracting a bigger audience than just other motorcycle riders. Maybe you want to, that's what we need to look at. We need to have somebody come and say, this guy's cool. This video is cool because, it wasn't just about the motorcycle. He just happened to use the motorcycle to get from point A to point C. Speaking of motorcycles. I don't know. Well, I do know. I do know that I don't do enough to make my content better. I'm on a constant journey to make what I do better. And but this, anyway, the whole reason behind this whole thing today was basically what we can do as motovloggers to be better, to get more traffic, to make people more aware of us. That's the key. You can have the best sandwich in the world, or you can have the best car in the world, but if nobody knows about it, they're not going to check your product out. And that's so it's marketing. And a lot of us rely on YouTube to market us, and that's the promotion that we talked about. That's the browser features. That's the suggested videos. If you belong to a forum, post your videos there too.